We're into Mr. King's house, and we're only here for this little dude.
Hello, little dude.
Hi,
Hello.
dude. Of little.
Oh, teaching me so much about the game.
I would not call him little dude. I think that would hurt his feelings.
Oh, but he's little dude.
He is not little compared to his other dudes. He is average height.
It's all relative, I know. So, what, relatively little dude?
If a giant walked up to me and he said little dude to me, I don't think I would argue with him.
I would. I'd be like, hey, hey. Nah, it's good. You're right.
Hey, you
just
giant.
march
I
up to him, put my hands on my hips, and be like, "Excuse me."
Oh my god!
They are dead.
They are dead.
Little
like
odd.
That is a really quick assessment to make. Are you a trained doctor?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm diagnosing it and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, there.
It actually does matter depending on how much medical that you have. You will get different results and different clues and things like that. It gets kind of ridiculous when you get like 90 and you start noticing like the dirt on the floor for some reason. The family.
The family.
Now, that's kind of important because the first time well, actually multiple times I played through the game and I had this one person talk to me about like a sign that was left. I didn't understand what the hell he was talking about, and that's what they're talking about.
Ah, yes, the very subtle the family sign.
I don't know who the family is, so...
You will.
Yes. Who is it? Oh, he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door. It's nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a long time. The name's Karen Shenzi. What? Oh my God! King has to do something about this now. Tell him to get off his ass and hunt those bastards down. Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever. He's a spineless wimp. His best solution to the family is to stay inside our homes and hide. What does that tell them? It tells them that we can be pushed around whenever they want. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of King. We're scared shitless. Evan King's got everyone so worked up about the family, no one wants to set foot outside. That asshole runs the show. But does he really do anything about our problem? No. All they do is terrorize us. They taunt us to open our doors, throw bottles at our houses, and scream at us. If I knew King had my back, I'd step outside and show them just how I feel about their visits, especially after this last attack. Sure, go. Just like everyone else.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Yeah, fine.
You want me to marry you or something? Where are you going with this?
No, it'd be funny. You're just like, okay, fine. You just told me to go. I'm gonna go. Like, you're not angry or anything. You're just matter of fact. Like, okay, told me to go. I'm doing what you want.
Well, you
I
could
mean, if you say so.
You could do.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived. Oh, Evan, he's such a gentleman. Please, do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out. Maybe it's because my wife has gone mental. No, wait. I think it's because some lunatics are trying to kill us. Other than that, no reason. Son of a bitch. I knew the family were going to cross the line. It was only a matter of time. Maybe it's time I cut my losses and ran. But it just isn't fair. I made my home here. Why should I have to leave? We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action. Well, he's town mayor or sheriff or whatever he calls himself. He calls all the shots. When he says to get the heck indoors and stay put, we do that. Everyone is keeping themselves safe from the family. If I was you, I'd do the same. You want to know more? Talk to Evan King. They're low-life scum who decided to use Arafu as their own personal amusement park. Oh, they are a fun bunch. I'd take a shot at them if I could, but judging from what they did to the Brahmin, I wouldn't live long to tell about it. Good. Now get out.
Nice man.
My sarcasm meter's broken.
Why don't you look where you're going?
He must really like them. He said
Good
they
to
were
see
fun.
you. What you need, darling? Dead tired, I bet, from the square dance in the barn last night. What a time we had. Oh, he's such a dear. I must remember to make more of those preserves he loves so much. Oh my, I don't know. Mrs. West is probably whipping up a batch of her famous cookies, and all the kids are playing in the yards. It's so nice outside. The grass looks lovely this time of year. Well, I must speak to my husband about that. We could bring it up at the next Homeowners Association meeting. Ah, I do love meetings so much. I think I'll bring muffins.
I just want to be like walk outside, look around, walk back inside, stare at her for a second.
Well, is everyone okay? What did they tell you? Everyone okay? The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body? This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this. Thanks, kid. You're all right. I can't take that. You're just going to have to bring it back to Lucy or to Ian if you can find him. Bite marks on their necks. That's the strangest thing I've ever heard. The family must have attack dogs with them or something. Oh, this is all I needed right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until all of us are dead. Next time I see the family, there's going to be hell to pay.
All right. Speaking back to the medical thing that I was talking about before, if you do not have enough, God, what's that thing called? Medicine or something like that.
Uh-huh.
You will have you won't have the thing like you saw bite marks. You wouldn't see that.
Oh, I see.
I like that.
But if you have even more medical, you'll notice that there is dirt on the floor, and you'll actually notice that it's from like a train yard for some reason. I can't remember what reason it is.
That has a lot to do with medicine, doesn't it?
That's why I got really confused about. Like, is this like? Are we also like detective? Is medicine also like a detective sort of thing?
Didn't you know that all trained doctors are natural hunts and guidesmen? They can track a fawn through the forest at 20 miles.
I'm still not going to be too harsh about it, though, because it's a really nice little detail they put in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
They couldn't really combine it with, because it would be like intelligence, really, wouldn't it? But they couldn't combine. If he has intelligence 9, then he notices this, and if he has medicine 90, he notices that sort of thing. So they just did it with what the engine let them, do it.
I think they actually did have, depending on how much a particular, like, there was one point where they actually had like a perception check when you like opened up a fridge in a game, that you could like notice that there's like a back, something. I think they probably could have done that, but they, I guess, just decided against it.
Where did he
They
go?
didn't. Like, he just turned around. There he is, and loading that minigun in my face. Yes.
Yes.
Well
Gosh, I
done.
remember miniguns doing a lot more damage than that.
They do. If you wound their head, they can barely hit you at all with it.
Ah.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He does.
This also seems like another throwaway area, but there is one skill book in here.
And a camera? How could you call that a throwaway?
They're common items you can find.
Yeah, it's a camera, Piff.
It is a camera, Squeak.
Someone's
Yes,
gotta
it
get
is.
their priorities straight.
Okay.
Come on, Piff.
I agree. Somebody does have to get
I'm glad we're in agreement. Skill books. You know what they say? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I'm sure there are not 1,000 words in that skill book.
That's actually probably more than that's worth.
I will not suffer my logic to be defeated.
Just as like a big book of science. There's not 1,000 words in this.
It's not if you only count every 20th one.
Maybe. Oh, where'd that come from?
From a laser gun, I would think.
I mean, where did the enemy come from? I didn't see him.
I don't. Ah. Oh, okay. It's one of those robots. Okay.
The tree's angry at me.
It's a laser tree.
It's like, yeah, it's like one awesome tree. It's like, I've had enough of this.
But yeah, I show again pretty much that the best way to take out these sentry bots is to just pretty much walk right up next to them and kind of serpentine right in front of their face.
Aggression, I don't know how to deal with that. Does not compute.
Seems to be how you're taking everything out.
Well, you don't want to do that
Shotgun
with
to the face. Well, shotgun to the face seems to be quite effective against most things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a thing about the sentry bots. I think they don't take any extra damage in the head, and the best place to actually shoot is probably the arms. Because that wounds their weapons.
Is he even shooting at you, or is he just like...
I think it's just shooting at somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're just collateral damage.
Mm.
Just in the way.
I'm probably getting way off track, like where I should be going. I'm getting distracted by shiny things. When I mean shiny things, I mean lasers.
They are pretty shiny.
They're very shiny.
Yeah,
It would
we
really
should
suck if you were doing an Iron Man run and you get shot by something that wasn't even shooting at you. It's like, half a mile away, just straight in the head. You're like, no! I was almost back at Megaton.
Like at the end, you're writing like the autobiography. Does this, taken out by a stray
Oh no!
laser.
Oh no! I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
This happens a lot in the game.
Yeah, so you
Wait,
think it's a
it's
bug, but really what it is this character just loses motivation to move. That's it.
But
I'm done. I'm sitting right here, and I'm not going anywhere.
I have actually found ways of getting myself unstuck, and for people who do get stuck, please try this. It does actually work. Find a large item, either a cigarette thing, a cigarette case, or like a piece of armor or weapon or something, and shove it under your feet.
Ah, clever. If you don't want to use the console. But, if you're on Xbox or something, then you wouldn't be able to, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, this is also the computer, but I don't like using the console
Yeah,
if
yeah.
something gets broken.
It's a cross-platform solution.
I take it as a sign that that's where my character was meant to be, and I just started a new character.
He found his place in life in the back of a trailer.
That's what the game's telling me. It's not a bug, it's providence.
So
Found his destiny.
for everyone who gets like stuck on desks, stuck in between boxes, just stuck in general, just try to shove something under your feet. In real life, just kind of find a box, shove it under your feet, you'll get unstuck, don't worry about it.
Stuck between the wall and the bullet that impaled you to the wall.
Oh, freaking sentry bots. They've been showing up quite a bit lately.
Yeah, and you don't have a lot of cover on this one.
Nope. But luckily, he is not too observant.
Ow! I mean, robot.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That could have been pretty nice. That went between your legs, that one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, waited for that last shot. I like it.
Ah, and the kidney, too.
The robotic kidney.
Yeah.
No need.
How is he going to
What does
process...
a robotic kidney do?
How is he going to process his robot alcohol?
Well, yes, exactly. Especially now since he's dead.
Why do you think they get so confused when he gets up close to them? They're drunk.
With the sentry box, can you just like run around them and stay behind them like the whole time?
Sort of. You can't go one direction because they will actually like compensate and turn quickly.
Turn around. Go the other way.
So you kind of have
Sounds
to
bad.
juice them.
You have to pull a Bugs Bunny on him.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, nice.
So it's not as easy as just straight up circle strafing.
But you can. Something to try.
Yeah. It's
Stay behind them.
Again, they turn quicker than you can actually circle strafe. So you
Boo.
actually do have to move back and forth so they can't compensate well. And we'll be coming back to this location later because we don't have a particular item for a particular section. In the
I always thought it
area.
should hurt you if you walk right through a tumble bush or something, a tumbleweed or any sort of thorn bush. You should see like your health decrease a little bit.
Yeah,
I would hate my character just go each time he goes through something.
Yeah.
And it'll just like scare you, wouldn't it? What? Oh, it's a bush.
And then you see like your health go down a little bit, and you look at your shoe, and because there's a thorn, you missed it. And,
Again, if
you have to
that
remove
was in the
it.
game and you were playing Iron Man Run and you were killed by a bush, that would suck. Slain by a bush.
Indeed. All right, we have one more place to go.
I could see something like that happening. I mean, obviously not a thorn bush, but I could definitely see realistically, like you just happen to be walking along, and then all of a sudden, two people are fighting, and a rocket gets launched, and there's a horrible accident, and boom, Iron Man over.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would suck.
I think an Iron Man wouldn't be too hard in this game.
I was gonna say Variax managed to do it, but I realized that would sound. Well, V did it.
Spoiler warning: it's not. It's really easy.
It's like I'm doing this without Stimpaks and haven't died yet. Basically, with Stimpaks, you basically become invincible.
There was one point where I got caught out and almost died.
Well, there is a big difference though because even though you're not doing it with Stimpaks, you still have the idea, the knowledge of if you die, you're just going to reload a previous save. The mentality of an Iron Man is so much different that the mentality itself makes it more difficult.
Yes, I was trying to roleplay it as well.
Oh, okay.
So
that makes it a bit more difficult.
That
like
way.
if you're metagaming the entire thing, you can run through the story so quickly.
Yeah. I tried to walk everywhere and not fast travel and stuff like that. And also, there's something else I was going to say, but I forgot what it was now.
Pizza.
It's important.